Welcome to Pranayama Part 2. If you haven't checked out Part 1 on YouTube, please do. Find a comfortable seated position. Could be in a chair, on a couch, on the floor, whatever you need to do. Just make sure you have a nice tall spine. You might need to move some flesh away from the sits bones. You can close your eyes down and or lower your gaze, and we're just checking in with our breath. Breathing in and breathing out through the nose. We're starting with a little squared breath today. So first, notice the length of your inhales and the length of your exhales. The average count is 3 to 4. So we're starting with the balanced breath, the Bhramari breath. Inhaling to the count of 4. Exhaling to the count of 4. Repeat. Step 3, inhaling to the count of 4. Holding the breath for 4. Exhaling for 4. If the count doesn't work for you, you go with your count. And again, inhaling to 4. Holding the breath to 4. Exhaling to 4. And stay with this cycle until you feel like, okay, I can add on or I want to add on. If you wanted to add on, the last step to the squared breath, of course, is holding the void for 4, right? So here we go. We're going to inhale to 4. Hold the breath for 4. Exhaling to 4. Holding the void for 4. Start again. Inhaling to 4. Holding for 4. Exhaling to 4. Holding the void for 4. Continue here on your own. If you're struggling with one of the stages, notice why that is. Sit with it. Maybe omit that stage, right? Or practice, because it's all about practice, right? So we're going to do 3 more rounds of the squared breath here. I'm not going to cue it because I want you to use your own count. The last round I'm going to cue again just as a reminder, right? So we're going to inhale to 4, holding the breath for 4, exhaling to 4, then holding the void for 4. And let the breath return to normal and just check in and see how it made you feel. Sometimes when we do breath retention, kumbhaka, that can cause a little bit of anxiety. So it's up to you if you just not want to do the breath retention at all, and or if you want to practice that and see, okay, when does it create this anxiety for me? But it's all about strengthening the lungs, and that's what we need, not only today, but every day, right? And that in mind, we're going to go to the Veloma breath on the inhale and then the Veloma breath on the exhale. Veloma breath on the inhale is a little bit more energizing, and then Veloma breath on the exhale is relaxing, or can be relaxing, right? So Veloma is the staggered breath, right? So let's talk through this pranayama, but first take a moment, sit, breathe normal, feel. Don't rush this. When you feel ready, we're starting on a Veloma breath, right? So here again, just notice the inhale, notice the exhale. So we're doing Veloma breath on the inhale first. It's a staggered breath. So we're inhaling a little bit and then we're going to hold. We're inhaling a little bit more and hold. And then filling the lungs completely, hold. And then exhale fully. So you can do as many stages as you want. I went for 3 because that's in my own practice, that's where I'm comfortable. You could do 2 stages, 4, 6 stages, that's up to you, right? So we're going to go into it again. We're going to practice it for about 5 to 6 rounds, right? So you do your version of this, but I'm going to stick with 3 stages, 3 kramas, right? I'm going to inhale a little bit, hold. Inhale a little bit more, hold. Inhale completely, hold. Exhale. Inhale, hold. Inhale a little bit more, hold. Inhale fully, hold. Exhale. Do 4 more rounds on your own. Do as many stages as your body, your lungs allow. Last round. Inhale, hold. Inhale a little bit more, hold. Inhale fully, hold. And exhale. Now let your breath return for a moment, return to normal for a moment. Maybe roll the shoulders a little bit, any kind of movement you need to do before we're going to do Veloma breath on the exhale. Also, again, checking in, is this causing anxiety or you becoming irritable, right? Just notice. All right, so we're going to do it on the exhale now to calm things down again, right? This time we're going to inhale fully, and we're going to hold, and we're going to exhale a little bit, hold, exhale a little bit more, hold, and exhale completely. So it's like you have a blown up balloon and you're trying to kind of squeeze the air out or let the air out slowly, right? So again, do as many stages as you need. I'm going to stay with my 3. Inhale fully, hold. Exhale a little bit, hold. Exhale a little bit more, hold. Exhale completely. Start again. 4 more rounds. And remember, we're not forcing anything. We're going to just let it happen. We lovingly guide the breath. If we're forcing, it's no good, we need to come out. Last round, inhale fully, hold, exhale a little bit, hold, exhale a little bit more, hold, exhale completely. Let the breath return to normal. Maybe open your eyes, look around, any movement you want to do, notice what's happening in your body. From here, and we want to breathe normal for a moment, just in case you're not used to all this breath work and you might get a little lightheaded or dizzy, right? Just stay with your eyes open, breathe normal, and don't rush. We're going into alternate nostril breathing, but we're going to do it without the hands first, just because a lot of times we're congested, and you can hear it a little bit in my throat too, and so we're just using our mind first. And I totally understand that even when you use your mind, the air still goes out of both nostrils, but we're using our awareness to guide the breath, right? So alternate nostril breathing, not using hands, and then we're going to flow into using the hands. So maybe closing the eyes down or lowering your gaze, inhaling and exhaling. We're only using the mind here. Inhale fully. And then pause for a moment before you exhale, and then exhale through the left nostril. So you're guiding the breath through the left nostril. You're inhaling through the left nostril, you pause, and you exhale through the right nostril. You inhale through the right nostril, exhale through the left nostril. Inhale through the left nostril, hold, exhale through the right nostril. Inhale through the right nostril, exhale through the left nostril. So it's always exhale, inhale, switch. Exhale, inhale, switch. And so just practice this here for a moment. When you get messed up, you can always start from scratch. And notice how sometimes the eyes will follow the breath. The next time you exhale through the right nostril, let that complete this round of pranayama, and open your eyes slowly. Let the breath return to normal. So this is when you're congested, you don't want to use your hands, right? And let's talk about using the hands. You can do the traditional way where the left hand comes into chin mudra, thumb and index finger will meet, and you turn the palms down. Turn the palm down and rest that mudra on your thigh. The right hand comes into Vishnu Mudra, index finger and middle finger bent down, and you're kind of here. So that way you can close off the nostrils. If you have arthritis or that just doesn't work for you, you could use index finger and thumb. The important part is that we don't move big. We want to move really slow, small and slow, to kind of keep as much prana, life force, within as we can, right? So find your mudras, find length, inhale, Before you exhale, take your right hand, close off the right nostril with your thumb. Exhale through the left nostril. Inhale through the left nostril. Close off the left nostril with ring finger and pinky. Exhale through the right nostril. Inhale through the right nostril. Close it off. Exhale through the left nostril. Inhale through the left nostril. Close it off. Exhale through the right nostril. So it's again, exhale, inhale, switch. Find your own rhythm here. I'm not going to cue it because everybody has a different rhythm. You can always start fresh. The next time you exhale through the right nostril, let that complete your pranayama and just kind of breathe normal and feel. So we're balancing both sides of the brain, calming things down. When you calm the breath, you calm the mind. Probably one of my favorites, pranayamas. Going into bee's breath next, Bhramari Breath. Love bee's breath. Most of the time I don't do it with the mudra, so let's go over without the mudra for the face, the sense withdrawal mudra, and just do the breath, right? So bee's breath, you inhale fully and you exhale very long until the lungs are empty, and you either hum or buzz like a little bumblebee. So it can either sound like this. Or like this. We're going to do 5 rounds of this. You go as long as you have air in your lungs, right? You go as long as you can with your exhale, but don't force anything. Also, the pitch that you use in your hum or your buzz, right, can send pain relief into the body. So the lower the pitch, the pain relief is going to the lower body. The higher the pitch, it goes further up in the body. And I don't want you to guide it so much. I want you to just experience it and see, okay, where is maybe relaxation and pain relief needed today? And maybe that will be your pitch. right? And then after our 5 rounds, we're going to go into the mudra and see how you feel about that. So here, right? Take a moment, tune in, close the eyes, sit nice and tall. 5 rounds on your own right here. Inhale fully. Feel the effects of this pranayama. I love this pranayama. It's fun to do. It calms the parasympathetic nervous system. It vibrates the pituitary gland up there in the middle of your brain, right, which controls all hormones, all of that glandular system. Gives you a little bit of pain relief, releases endorphins in the body. Somebody told me it helps with snoring. I can't confirm that, but it's worth a shot, right? Now, let's talk about Shanmukhi Mudra, the mudra that is associated with this. Remember when we did the alternate nostril breathing, I said small movements? Well, when you do this mudra, you really want to be big. And it's all about sense withdrawal. I'm going to free my ears so you can see. The index fingers are going to be resting on the eyebrows. The middle fingers are going to be resting on the eyelids. The ring fingers are resting on the sinuses right here. And then the pinkies are resting upper lip area. The thumbs are going to press into the ear a little bit so that you can't hear anymore. So a complete sense withdrawal, right? And let's just do 2 or 3 rounds of this with the mudra. So here again, right? Index finger, eyebrows, middle finger, eyelids, ring finger, sinuses, right? Pinkies, lips, thumbs, ears. So here we go. Hold on, I got to adjust mine a little bit. Press into the ears. Here we go. feeling the effects. And when you feel ready, maybe opening the eyes. There's going to be a third part to the pranayama. I think it's really important for our practice to do pranayama every day, especially in these times to strengthen the lungs, right? So look out for my part 3 to this. But it's been a pleasure being with you today, and please do your daily pranayama. Namaste.